Hello, my name is Brandon Boyd from Sons of the Sea and Incubus. One of my favorite things is the album Stories from the City, Stories from the Sea by PJ Harvey. When I first heard this album, Incubus was making our album Morning View. We had just moved into the Morning View house, and I was in a place in my life where I had kind of exhausted all of my tried and true sources of musical inspiration, and I don't remember how exactly I came into a relationship with this record, but it happened, and it was a hugely inspirational record to me as a lyricist, and also someone who just has an appreciation for storytelling in song. And I've always found that, so since that album, I've gone back and forward with PJ Harvey in a lot of her albums and her songs and her storytelling and her lyrics. I think she's definitely one of the best there is, and I'm very grateful to have been introduced to her, however it was I was introduced to her. I was able to see her a couple of times on that tour as well, and was even more enamored of her talent after seeing her perform the music. So there's so many moments on that album that captured my imagination, and there were so many moments as well while we were making Morning View, and I would be, driving in my car, trying to think up lyrics and processing emotions I was going through, which eventually turn into lyrics. And I get to spots where I needed to hear something other than the sound of my own voice in my head, so I'd put on that record, and it really inspired me in many, many ways. Not the least of which was stressing the importance of economy of wordcraft, storytelling, and delivery. She's masterful at it. So if you haven't heard this album, I recommend you listen to it. It's wonderful. That's one of my favorite things.